We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins and the Cleveland Browns. Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, set. 15 line. 15 line. General West.
Penetration here. We're getting some penetration. Shoot. Watch the shoot.
Hustle, hustle. Ready.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
8-3.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the
Hey,
pickup.
Orbit.
Second down.
Look at me.
6.
Zipper.
29-yard line.
Big grip. Big grip.
To throw is Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
If there was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
In a sense I got from it, and I think you did as well, they weren't real happy with how...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 16-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
The Browns drive about to get started. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10.
Go.
Watch the slant. Motion.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
64. Get it.
Fournette running out of the gun. Fournette fighting through. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
And Darnold just beating the play clock. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
90 Wolf. Recon. 132 fighter.
They'll run on first down. Thomas. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Come on. Kill, kill, kill.
Chopper!
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
He was brought down by Josh Sweat. It's a gain of a yard.
Weapon. Hey, Foxtrot.
And 2.
Snap.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
56. Mike.
Yo, go.
I can't believe it.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Paris Campbell there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they get another rush coming, and he's taken down. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Under 10. Show it up.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Down.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
On first down, Darnold flushed out right. And his throw here's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. But it's going to be second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Check 43.
Hey, Echo. Smooth.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Mike, 48.
Go. Right on.
Now Darnold. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Switch it.
Now Elliott. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
The Browns take over.
Let's go. Do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And the Browns first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now Leonard Fournette. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Leonard Fournette, 51 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Give the sack to Aaron Lynch, the former USF Bull. After the sack on first down, Goff, and going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 69 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken short.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Take four, take four. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike 48, Mike 48. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Come on, set.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Darnold. Flush to his right. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well.
Check it back.
Look at me. Go, go.
Watch the safety creep.
Go, go. Hey, Zoo. Snap.
Darnold on first down. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to John Ross. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On 2nd and 12, Darnold. Jalen Hurd, the intended receiver, and now it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. It's a party now.
Topper. Topper. Hey, Haywood.
Hatchet. Watch that. Check 50. Check 50. He's crashing.
Hey, Sam off. Yep. Ready.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant to the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rocky Sin.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Protein spill.
Hey, watch the
Five. Hit it.
On 2nd and inches, Darnold. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary.
Bang, 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 bang.
Wahoo!
Check 48's the mic. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a
Hey, lock it.
49. Check 49. Check 49. Check.
Now. Get it.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And an alley to run. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that 1st down. Now, I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit.
Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Watch the screen.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
After the interception, here's Gall. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Let's go.
Super one. Hey, orbit.
Gone. That one complete to Elliott. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Super 66.
58, right over there.
Goff on third down. Able to find Switzer. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
We go tonight. 180.
Hey, tighten down. There you go. 58 to Mike, 58.
76. Tell him. 76. 76.
Hey, 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the Mike. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. 58, boys. 58.
Goff throwing again. Open man is Hill. He's got it. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 10 yards there. Good for a Redskin first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
We're good.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Like 20. 17. Hey, 5. Go, 12. Go.
On third down, here's Peyton. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on fourth.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. Brown. Brown.
The mic. 58's the mic.
You don't see me in your
Running with Elliott. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Ezekiel Elliott with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Go. Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll run it again with Fournette. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with third and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
48. 48's the mic.
Leo.
It's our time. Watch twins. Watch twins. Hey, alert 3. Alert.
You're out.
Out. Safe.
Hey. Snap.
Darnold from the gun. Got an open man. That's Campbell. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56.
Yes.
Mike 50.
On first down, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Okay, ready?
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
You better bring. Hey, check.
Look at me. Zipper.
56.
Go.
56, right there. 56. Tighten up.
Yo. Go.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
Say go.
Here's Darnold. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
Hey, Foxtrot. Look, squeeze.
Check. Switch. Shoot. Check 31.
Bam. Bravo.
Jam.
Go.
Let flow.
Right up.
Throwing again is Darnold. Catch made here by Campbell. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. This quarterback now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Fournette. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 7. 39-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Watch pilot, 64, weak.
On 2nd down now, it's Thomas. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
56, right there, 56. We got it.
Here's Darnold. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Darnold. Open man is Ross, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Hey, Charlie. Hard.
It's our time. Switch. Slam.
Rock it. Now.
Shoot.
To throw is Darnold. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. John Ross there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. Here we go. The Browns will go for 2.
No. Hey, shoot.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. Get that quarterback.
Darnold now to throw. That is incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have it.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Aaron Lynch able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. He is going to find Hill here. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Go, Browns.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Gets this one to Hill. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Goff. Open man is Switzer, complete. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
It's a first down, Washington.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Check 24. Check 24. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
Shell. 2 for 1.
Check hot route. Hot. Kill.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Come on.
He was taken down by Chandler Jones. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last stop.
At the 45-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 10th carry now for Elliott. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they, in fact, will throw it. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Washington. Tyreek Hill, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Let's get this.
80 weapons. Hey, team 6. Hey.
His team showed up. Mike 48.
He gets down.
Darnold on first down. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check 43.
Protein spill. Hey, Haywood.
48.
Yes.
I'm coming for you. Rush in.
Now Darnold. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over above 50 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Go!
Check 13. Shoot.
Go!
Check. Kill.
Look at me. Zip.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 45. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
What? 180.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go.
Goff going to throw it. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Shut down. Motion. Check. Shift. Mike, 36. Mike, 36.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Here we go.
Orange.
Watch 36.
Buzz.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's gone. And that's Elliott, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So a victory here for the Washington Redskins. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Washington, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns,